So this is a star pine tree or Norfolk Island pine, and this is where this piece of wood came from. As you can see, the bark on this wood is extremely rough and it sticks out like flaps. So when you turn on the machine, it just slaps against the tool rest. So I had to pull a lot of that off. And unfortunately, I missed the section where I actually turned all the bark off. I don't know what happened to that footage, and so you don't get to see that. But I'm still working on it, and all I've got here is just down to the cambium layer, and it's still slapping the tool rest and giving me a tough time. So I have to stop from time to time and pull some more of that material off the piece of wood. As you can see, I'm turning this as an ingrained bowl. And what I discovered here is how tough this wood is in grain. I didn't think it'd be that hard being a pine or in the pine family, it appears. It's not true. It's very, very tough. And it's very difficult to shape and hollow out the inside, as you'll see me struggle through that. I used a variety of tools trying to find the one that would work the best. Can't say I've truly found it. Here I'm using pretty much the gouge. The inside I go to carbide, and I still didn't really find much better results. I sharpened all the tools just to make sure they were good and sharp, thinking that might have been the problem, but it's just a very dense, tough wood to do hen grain. As I mentioned earlier, here I am working on the inside on the end grain, and I try a couple of different tools to see what might work a little better. And I finally came up with the pointed carbide tool that seemed to be doing a pretty good job. So I went with that for quite a while. And after I got finished with that, I went with the round carbide. Neither one of those seemed like they were really doing a job great, but they did okay. As you can see right here, the end grain on this wood is very beautiful. I love the kind of staggered wiggly pattern. But here, as you can see, these are the knots that came from the outside. These are the branches. They stem from the center of the tree. And this is the main reason people like to do star pine, Norfolk Island pine, is the wood progresses from the outside in and leaves these cool star patterns on the inside. This is a green bowl. I intend to finish it later in the future after it dries a bit, and I hope to get those branches to show more in the bottom of the bowl. So I intend to highlight that when I do the bowl, and then I'll remove more of the bottom just so I can wind up with those beautiful branches coming through the inside. This is just some oil for to coat the outside while it dries, while it slows down its drying process so it doesn't crack. Kind of highlight the color a little bit too.